from the dust and we rose from the soot. Project ITS. Take a draw, let it hit. We the ones who kept the fire, yeah, we never quit. In the shadows, in the shadows, yeah, exclusive drive, yeah, you know where to find the supply. Little guy in the States keeping the standard up high. And if you overseas, yeah, we crossing the map. Cigar King and Taipei, yeah, we bridging the gap. 2 spots in the world, yeah, we keeping it red. From the west to the east, blowing gold in the air. Now we building up the future, brick by brick, while we lighting up the blend, cause the ply is thick. Taste the victory, taste the truth. No drama here, just the lead jump. Yeah, smooth draw, full body, yeah, it's heavy and deep. Like the promises the shadow smokers managed to keep. They said it stalled, nah, it was waiting to arrive. Now every puff is proof that the mission's alive. So cut the cap, light it up, let the doubters look on. We celebrating cause the dark days are finally gone. It's Project ITS, put respect on the name. The only thing that matters is the ash and the flame, yeah. From Arizona to Taiwan, we don't just smoke, we succeed. This is the lead, John. Project ITS. Yeah. Project ITS. Soy sauce assassin. Yeah. Project ITS. Yeah. Project ITS. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
7 years in the cold. They thought the shadows would consume us, but shadows are where we hunt. Started with a dream, ended with a knife in the back. The dust has finally settled, now we seeing through the cracks. The warlords wanted crowns, the false prophet played pretend. The heavy hitter left, brought the empire to an end. Yeah, they walked out the door, left the project and give up. Thought the fire would die, but look at what we got. One flight across the sea, now the kings know the name. While the fraud plays his games, hiding under new flames. Zombies in the shed, yeah, we clearing out the dead. The clock is ticking down, mark the words that I said. No more silence, no more fakes in the room. We built this castle on the edge of the dome. This is the Legion, we rise from the ash. You can steal the credit, but you can't buy the glass. Shadow smokers moving, yeah, the new blood is here. We survived the betrayal, we survived the fear from the little guy shop through the Taipei streets. We the ones standing when the enemy retreats. Legion. The snake tried to fake it, got exposed in the light. 2 brothers plotting in the dead of the night. The strongest support crumbled, yeah, that could hit deep. But Val kept the history while the traitors were asleep. Now Rick and Joey standing guard at the gate.
Hey guys, Tony Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to tonight's Smokers Panel Live. Holy shit. So first of all, now I had to adjust the screen again. So let me just let me just do that. I think that's good enough. All right. So as you guys see, like this screen again is different again. You can see that there's a corner right here, like right here. All right. So I did manage to move the table over there. Okay, now hold on one second. Hold on one second. All right, hold on one second. Here we go. So I managed to move a table over here. And I managed, what the, okay. Okay, so I managed to move a table over here. All right, and The problem with that is now I'm like literally over here. And if you can't tell the distance that I am actually further than where I used to be, you can see the fridge is now in the way behind me.
You talking about distance?
No, because I had to move left again. I had to move this way again. So now I'm right in front of the fridge.
Ah,
So now I had to move the fridge over too.
ah.
It's not very good.
All right.
Not very good. So I miscalculated a few things when I was measuring the table. Number one, the table had a support bar in the middle. So when it says the height is 29 inches, it's actually not 29 inches. It's about 25 and a half inches. Okay? And when it says 25 inches forward, it's actually not 25. It's like 29 inches forward. So now I have a table that protrudes out in a really weird way. And I have shelves and tables that won't fit under it. And now I have a room full of shit because I can't move them anywhere. Because I'm waiting for stuff where I can prop the table up so I can put it under it. Yeah, what a mess. What a mess. Anyways, hi everybody. It's last 2 days before you can get your raffle ticket. Last 2 days. Last 2 days. I think somebody literally just got a raffle ticket earlier today.
So Thursday and Friday. Friday's the last day.
Friday is the last day.
Friday midnight Eastern Standard Time.
No, Friday by like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, please.
Eastern
Because like
Standard.
if you do it by midnight, you literally not giving me any time to put it into the wheel to sort it out. You know, you got to give me some time to sort it out. Right?
Oh, you're doing the wheel.
I'm doing the wheel. I have the wheel. I have the wheel.
Okay.
I mean, I can show it to you guys how it looks like. Let me show you. Let me show it to you guys. Ooh, let me show it to you guys.
Do you get to pick the colors on the wheel?
Nope. It's already like partially done.
Because I want
Okay.
green.
It's random. I don't even get to choose the color.
Well, that's why I'm asking you. I want green. You don't have to randomly.
I don't even
choose.
know what
can
color
just
you are.
pick it. I'm green.
I don't even know what color you are.
I'm Seahawk green.
But let me show you how.
Okay, or
what I mean.
Seahawk blue. I could do that.
Do, 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 do.
Who do we got? You know what? Who do we got in the chat?
All right. So
I
wheel
can't
is
read.
spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
Let me get my eyes up really close to this thing because I could see who's in the chat. And oh, there it is. Oh, you got green on there.
Right. But you see our question mark because I blurred out who it is.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
All right. So it's got to be like this. And once he selects, it will tell what it is. But you got to give me time to put that in, right? You got to give me time to put that in. So with that being said,
have you tested it yet?
I tested spin one time already. Yes. I did test spin one time. Okay.
Okay.
So I kind of tested, yeah. I kind of tested. Okay. So there is a wheel.
Very cool. Very good.
But you guys gotta give me time to put it in, right? So only when I have time, I can do that. Right? Today I received cigars, so I'm gonna unpack it. Really not the best time to unpack some cigars, but because my room is a mess. Ooh. But I could smoke something. That's what I got.
So Speaking about a mess, I have a room that's a mess. And every time I go in that room, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna straighten it out. I'm gonna, go in there and look through stuff and straighten it out. But one of two things happen. It either looks like I didn't do anything, or it's messier than when I went in.
Messier than when I went in is better.
I can't I can't explain it. I have all the intentions in the world, the right intentions, the right mindset to go in there and do something, and I start to do it, and it just doesn't get accomplished.
No, it has to do with opportunities. Opportunities. So when you're doing something and you have every intention to do something, if a better opportunity comes up, you're more likely to grab the better opportunity.
Well, maybe, but it's for me,
Right.
it's frustrating.
Okay. Try again.
So I give myself a time limit. I'm gonna go in the room and try to do something. I give myself a 1 hour time limit. And after that hour, boom, I'm done. I'm done. Because all I get is frustration.
You can't set a time limit for yourself to clean a place up or tidy up a place. Doesn't work.
Striking.
In order to straighten out a place, you have to make it messier. You have to take everything out and then put it straight. Right? But like I said, a lot of time when we walk into a room, there was a better opportunities, and if there is a better titty, you grab it. And because of that, you are gonna sway away from what you're doing. So I would say just leave the room the way it is because it's most comfortable the way it is right now. That makes sense?
I mean, I kind of understand what you're saying, but it just, yeah, it's just very difficult for me, very hard for me. And here's the thing. It's not like I don't have the time because I do. Okay. And I know people will say, well, give yourself, and I've tried it, time limit. I've tried it. I'm going to do this. And once I accomplish this, I'm done. I'm stopping. Okay.
You're mistaking. You're mistaking the time you have and the value of time you have. Do you want to use your valuable time to straight up a room?
Well, look at it's like this. It's like this. I think the value of time changes.
Of course, it gets more valuable.
No,
Oh yes, time gets more valuable.
I think if you work, okay, if you have other things involved with your work, you have family things going on, time is valuable. Okay, in the business world, time is valuable, time is money. In the family world, time is valuable because it's time spent with family and what you're doing. But in some instances, and I find myself in this instance because of my situation, that I don't value time like I used to. And when I do value time, it's when I'm out doing something. I'm out at a meeting. I'm out at a herf. I'm out traveling. I value that time because if you go on vacation, you got that time set up and you go use that time, and as each day goes by, man, time is going by fast. And before you know it, I can't believe it feels like I just got here. Now it's time to leave. That's the conundrum that I'm in. My time value is different.
No, you're not looking at apples to apples. All right. What you're mistaken is the value of time and the task on hand's value. They are not the same thing and they never equal. Time's value only gets more valuable because you have a finite amount of time. The less you have, the more is valuable. Okay? And thus, the older you are, the more valuable it gets. Just like
Yes.
when you're a kid, your time is worth $8 an hour. And later on, your time might worth $200 an hour, $500
You
an
know,
hour. Not, and here's the thing. It might not be that worth it to the person who's buying that time, but for you, it should have increased. All right? The person who's hiring you is buying your time. Time is not money. Money can buy time, but up to a certain point. When it's no longer the same value, because your time gets less and less, and the value gets higher and higher, eventually they don't equate anymore. Okay? So when it comes to a task on hand, it's like, oh, I got time, but I much rather spend it with friends, right? That friends, you give that task a value. Hanging out with friends, that's a task. To clean up the room, that's another task. But clean up your room could have easily been done with a couple workers at $50 an hour. But hang out with friends, you can't buy it at $50 an hour. So you had to physically beat it. So the value of task is not the same, but the value of time continues to increase. All right. Woo.
I get that. I get that, but maybe I don't know. I'm just thinking that, like I have like I said, it's very frustrating. I have the time. I could try to go in that room and do what I need to do and spend all day in there
Yeah,
and
you
get it
could,
done.
but it's
And
not
just
worth your time. You
correct.
could do something else. Even sitting there doing nothing is assigning a task to your time.
You
And
know,
a lot of times,
yeah.
that is pretty good.
Like halfway through today, I said, "Man, I could be smoking a cigar instead of doing this."
Yeah,
So
because the value of the task are different. You not straightening up the room does not affect tomorrow.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
But you having a cigar right now could essentially affect your mood from now to tonight. You see?
Mm.
Anyway, finally arrived. Placencia, year of the horse. This is a huge box compared to the past. But let's take a look before I have a smoke. Put it to the side. Trust me, I think about time a lot. Like, I think about time a lot. And I think time is very valuable. And for me, I constantly assign a value to my time. Okay? And I think people should do that too. Because that value of your time can determine how much you get paid and how much you pay others. Okay? So, for example, if you're 1 hour currently, let's say your salary is $20, 1 hour. That's 1 hour of your time, right? That's That's what your value is. Somebody is willing to pay for it, and you are willing to accept it. That means you value your time also at $20 an hour. Okay, so at that time, when you are alone, when you're like, after your 8 hours of work, you gotta ask yourself, do I worth $20 of my time? Am I willing to give up $20? If you're willing to give up $20, then you're worth that 1 hour of your own time to do whatever you want to do. But here's the thing. Now, if you're doing a chore, a task, okay, your wife asks you to go out and get some groceries. The groceries gotta take about an hour to 2 hours. That's $40 of you are willing to pay to bring yourself to do that. So is it worth $40? You gotta say yeah. But when your value is like, my 1 hour is $500, is $600 an hour, right? Will you go do grocery? No, I'm gonna hire somebody. I'm gonna Uber eat that thing and then have somebody deliver to me. Why? Because my 1 hour is worth 500. Why would I spend 1 hour to do that? I'm willing to pay somebody 20 and keep my 500.
All right, so look at. Don't you? I mean, I understand that, but don't you prefer to go out and do that?
Well, if I'm like there are times that I want to go grocery shopping, so I am paying myself that $20 to go do it. Well, $500 to do it, because I'm giving you something. I'm giving up that 1 hour instead of doing nothing, relax, $500 worth, or go to a spa or something. I went to grocery shop. So at the time, whatever I want to eat and what I want to buy for the week is worth to me $500. So I go.
I never thought of it that way.
That's how I usually thought of it.
I've never thought of it that way. I mean, I understand the business
and the value
aspect.
should go up higher and higher and higher.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the business aspect of it. Time is money and clock is ticking, and there's
Time is not money. Money can buy someone else's time, but not to a certain degree.
I mean, I don't know about that, but okay. But
okay. So let me ask you: if time is money, well, how much were you willing to sell 10 years of your life right now?
Oh no.
It's not equate.
No.
Time is not money. Money can buy somebody's time, but time is not money. Bourbon's whiskey, but not all whiskeys are bourbon.
Yes, but see, I think the concept is, I don't look at it that way that you've constructed it. Time, you're paying somebody to do something because your time.
Well, let me ask you, would Elon Musk mow his lawn?
If he had a nice lawnmower, yeah.
No, will he spend the time to mow his lawn? I'm asking you. Clean out his backyard. Take out trash.
Well, probably not.
Why?
Because he's out there making deals, doing something.
Because his value is way higher. His time is more valuable, so he pays someone else cheaper to do it.
See, and I think that's the part that I didn't get, and I don't.
Because
look
if
at
you
it.
enjoy doing it, you are paying that price to do it. You think this is value? This cleaning my backyard is $500 worth, so you do it. In fact, that might be $510 worth to you. Like, I love this lawn so much, clean it up is worth $510 to me, so I'm not doing it. So I save $10. There. You are paying that. Right? Have you ever heard of the guy that always work? You know what? Let me show this, and then let's go back to that story. All right. But let me show you this. Let me show this box. Let's see how video capture. Right, this one? This one? Nope. I could never find that freaking window. Maybe. Hold on. This one. Does it work? I don't even know what that is. Okay, never mind. Frame viewer count. No, I'm just gonna add another one. Not used to this thing. Window capture, display capture with camera. Not those. Not those. Video capture. There you go. As source, and this is table cam. There we go. All right, as source. Okay.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Again, paper box. Nothing you want to see. Right to the floor. Velvet cover, as usual.
Okay, very
And
nice.
here we go. This is box number 3,154, I guess. 3,154. There we go.
Is
This is just part of the wood.
yeah, is that like engraved in there? That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it. You know what? This is what it is I think they cut a groove and they cut it separately and glued it on.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, okay, it's possible. Yeah.
Because you can see the separation over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. Yeah.
Separation. So
Yeah.
there we go.
All right. it's
Velvet
still nice
bottom,
looking.
but no region. No ink in the bottom. And this is 7x58 Gordo.
7x50. Oh, that's yeah.
Huge. They want $50 at Cigar, my local BM. I think this is something close to that. I think it's for $500, maybe $500 something. I don't know. All right, so the price is not too far.
It's a 10 count.
It is a 10 count. I'm looking for a scissor. Hold on. Well, I'm gonna go grab one. Where it's a knife, our knife. Oh. Where is our knife? I was literally using it earlier. This is what happened when you have things all over the place right now. Like, I don't know where they are. Let me bring this over too.
Oh.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oh my, it's the watch guy? Well, not really. I'm not really a watch guy. I buy watch, but doesn't make me a watch guy. All right, here it goes. Oh, okay.
So, okay, that's all right. I see that.
All right. So the Chinese says 马到成功, which means when the horse arrives, you have succeeded. Because year of the horse is year of the success. Okay. So, inspired by the legendary flying horse of Gansu, this limited edition cigar embodies a harmony balance of tradition, innovation, craft, and nature. I don't know what that means, but sure. All right.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to take a good look at that horse logo.
Oh, the horse logo. It
Yeah.
kind of looks like the horse from Mulan, the movie.
Okay.
Let's get down to business, you know.
All right.
All right. So individually put together a big cigar. That's a big cigar.
There's how many bands on there? 3?
There is 3. Plasencia band, the top Plasencia logo band, and the bottom says El and Del Campbello.
So you got a foot band.
Foot band, mid band, and top band.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That is I'm gonna say okay. It's kind of a weird.
It looks like a really large cigar.
It is large cigar. My problem is with the horse logo. I really have a problem with that horse logo. Can you guys see the horse logo?
Yeah, I don't like.
No, the legs I'm okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But why is
Yeah,
the last tail looks like a leg too?
Yeah, I don't like. I was gonna say I don't like the tail.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's what we got. So, you know, I'll pick a day after this rest a little bit to smoke it. But today, they come with a couple cigars that they were given. So let's smoke some one of these. This one is the TAA Rare Finds, I think.
Oh, very good.
Oh no, it's not TAA. It's a Tobacco Greenwich Rare Find. And this one
That's
is
nice.
another rare find. But
Every
since this
cigar I
one's
find
open
is a
already.
rare find because I can barely see them. So I mean, you know,
Here we go. Rare find.
yeah.
And the other one is this one.
Okay.
Okay. This one is 122942. This one is 101142. Doesn't mean anything to me, but let's smoke them. All right. The story goes. A businessman works every day, make money very hard. Okay, make money every day to support his family. All right, so he works every day. He goes out in the morning, comes back very late at night. Never sees the kid. Right, never sees his son because he works every day. One day he came back home, and said, and his son says, "Dad, how much money do you make an hour?" And the dad says, $100. Right, $100. And the kid goes, "Okay, Dad, can I have $100?" And Dad got really pissed off. It's like, you know, I just told you 1 hour of my time is worth $100. That's all I make, and you want $100? What does a kid actually need for $100? Right? What do you need to buy for $100? But you know, since he doesn't see his son that much, and his son asked, he's you know what? Here's $100. There you go, right? And his son turns around and said, "Dad, I would like to buy 1 hour of your time for this weekend so we can play ball. Here's $100."
Wow.
Right? So you establish your time. You establish how much time is worth. You can buy time with money, but it's whether or not you want to sell it. Your time has a value, and you just had to assign time. So when somebody says, I don't have time to do something, that's because whatever the task on hand is not worth the value that you assign to it. There's no such thing as I don't have time. Is I already assigned something to do with that time before this. Okay? All right, let's light up a cigar. Holy shit. That took a while before I even light it up. Holy shit. 40 minutes. Value of your time. Let's see this cigar. All right, the draw is very nice. I like the draw, and it's actually immediately it's like a woodsy sweetness. Hay. Hay and cedar and a little bit of sweetness and pepper right now. Pepper. All right, all right, all right, all right. Not a bad cigar for house blend though. Not a bad cigar for house blend. Not bad. So now that you know that, Val, you look back to your situation. You see what I see now is that there's always something that you much rather to assign that time to do it. It's that whatever it doesn't really bother you. So it didn't bother you enough. Says I need to do it today. I need to get that done. You assign a value to that, and like that thing really, I can pay the neighbor $20 and go clean it up. But no, that can sit there is fine. I much rather spend my valuable time, very, very valuable time, to enjoy life. Is cedar a natural tobacco flavor or a flavor imparted by the box? Cedar is a flavor that is yeah, I'm gonna say that cedar, like Spanish cedar, is a result of you aging the tobacco in the very beginning, storing, aging, fermenting, all that stuff using Spanish cedar.
I can see that.
Yeah, because tobacco has tobacco flavor. Tobacco does have a tobacco flavor. So cedar is a result of using cedar trays, cedar box, cedar shelves. And the reason you use cedar shelves to do all that stuff because number one, cedar smells good. Number two, bugs hate cedar.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Cedar is a very good wood, so it smells good. It naturally repels against bugs. You don't have to worry about your entire shed created by cedars and shelves and stuff getting attacked by termites. In fact, most animals don't like cedar either. There you go. So it's not the box, okay? Because the box itself is not necessarily cedar, right? Majority of humidor on the market has cedar trays, cedar linings, but it's made out of mahogany.
Mm.
Okay.
Some other kind of wood.
Yeah,
It's
because
just got the, like,
mahogany is more solid.
it's got the veneer lining of the cedar inside the humidor and the edges.
Because cedar is not absolutely necessary to age your cigars, right? In fact, the Shadow Smokes Legion humidor is mahogany
Don't
with
say it.
cedar tray.
Too late, you said it.
No, it's fine. It's not like a secret. It's not a secret. We talked about this before. So it's mahogany body because it has this weight to it. It has this a harder surface for it to last longer, and the tray is cedar. The tray is cedar. So anything that you want to age your cigar in, so long as the tray is cedar, you're fine. Just like, you know, these humidors, they are plastic on the outside, but inside the tray is cedar. Okay, so cedar is a inherited flavor. And the reason that, you know, you want to use cedar is because some cigars really needs that cedar flavor. All right, if you have a lot of natural cigars, they need that cedar flavor because they don't have a lot of flavor.
Is it like a neutralizer?
Kind
of.
It's not a neutralizer. It's like a ketchup. Whenever you go to burger, they have some flavor in the burger, but you want to add that ketchup.
Yeah, get a little sweetness, little acidity to it.
Yeah.
Little
So
saltiness
you know how a burger patty tastes like, right? Has some seasoning, has some flavor, but when you gotta eat the burger, you just have to add that ketchup. It's the same thing with cigars. You know how natural tobacco tastes like. Your body, your taste bud try to ignore it all the time. You know there's you know there is some bitterness, sweetness, and barnyard, whatever. But you just need that little bit cedar when light it up. It just gives that little bit oomph and spice to it. But it doesn't do anything for you if you had a dark Maduro. It doesn't do anything for you. Why? Because dark Maduro tastes like oak. So there you go. Choices.
There you go.
The choices. The choices. This cigar is actually not bad. It's actually relatively sweet, in my opinion. For being a natural. For being a natural. For being a natural. The ash is not bad either. Burns nicely. Really.
All right, so I want to change the subject a little bit.
Sure.
Now, this being the Christmas time, we're literally what, a week away or so,
Yeah.
right? Is there anything that you want for Christmas? Is there a specific Christmas present that you want? Now, I know if I want it, I just go ahead and get it. I understand that. And a lot of people are in the same, I'm the same way. Why wait? If I want it, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have close friends, family members, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? What do you want? You get these little hints. You get these little hints. And there was a point where I was able to say, "Oh, I would like to have this. I wish I got that." But I'm at the point now where I have enough.
Okay.
I really don't need or want anything for Christmas. Okay. I mean, it's nice to get something. Okay. I mean, what I don't want for Christmas, I can tell what I don't want is I don't want any more t-shirts.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. But But I mean, I get hints. Family members. So, Dad, what do what do you need for cigars? What kind of? I have lighters. I have cutters. I have ashtrays. You know, I mean, how many? I mean, oh, you can never have enough. You can
You
never
can
have
never
enough,
have enough. You
right?
can never have enough.
All right, but I could say you could maybe you can say that with lighters, with cutters, okay? And I don't I mean, unless you want to start a collection.
It's not. It doesn't have to be a collection. Here's the thing, right? Now, a lot of time, I must receive something from a friend that has thought and that I can use all the time. Then something to say, hey, here's a gift card. You know. So
Oh,
in theory, gift card is like most universal. You can buy whatever you want, right? And but then I much rather have something useless from a friend. I'm okay with that too. You know, um, because it could be a conversation starter. It could be something to remember by, a good time, a good friend for a certain amount of time, whatever. So there's never like too much, right? I still keep the ashtray from my clock,
from Mike, yeah.
yeah, on my shelf, even though I can't use it anymore. It's already at the end of its life.
But
It's a conversation starter. It's a
it's
thought. It's a history
it's a
for me.
memory,
Yeah.
it's a memento, it's something. Yeah, I get that.
Right. So I like something that's useful, and I'll use it until the end of the useful life, and then I put it on the shelf. Now it's a story. Now it's a story. Now t-shirts are a lot harder because by the end of me using it, I don't even know what my t-shirt is. Like it's like that one socks that I was missing. Eventually, my t-shirt gets disappeared because I think
Well,
my wife look like, oh, it's like it looks like hobo throws it away.
well,
So
yeah. See, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing with t-shirts. Okay, I have I have t-shirts that I haven't worn. I've gotten them like 5 years ago. I haven't worn them yet.
okay,
Well, my wife says, "Well, why don't you wear that? How come you're not wearing this t-shirt? You got that t-shirt. You got that t-shirt." But you get so used to wearing those certain t-shirts. You get so comfortable wearing those certain t-shirts, and even when they're worn, okay, even when they're faded, and even when you start developing wearing areas, little
hmm,
holes, or when you smoke a cigar, you drop an ember, and get a
yeah,
little hole,
right.
you get a little hole, you get a little hole. Oh, you need to throw that t-shirt away. Look at all the holes on it. And my answer is no. You're looking at aeration. Okay, these are
Okay.
s- these are strategic locations on my t-shirt that have a certain reason why they're there. So that's my answer. But when I end up missing t-shirts, I kind of know what happens to them because then I see them cut up as being used as rags.
I don't cut up my t-shirt as a rag, but like I said, they disappear as they go. Asians has always give us a reason to wear new t-shirts. So for your birthday, you're supposed to wear something new. For New Year, you're supposed to wear something new. For a celebration, you're supposed to wear something new. So whenever there's a celebration of some sort, you have to wear the new t-shirts. And so I always and I save my new t-shirt for those days. Other than that, once I wear it, I keep wearing it. My wife washes the same clothes every week. She knows exactly what she's washing because I wear the same amount of clothes in rotation. In rotation, I smoke every night, so I'm wearing a smoke hoodie every night, right? And she 7 days later, she should see 7 of those hoodies, you know. So for me, something useful. Um, what I don't like the most is keychains. I actually don't like keychains because I don't like keys. Um, I would literally buy a car that doesn't need keys, and I don't bring keys around with me, so I don't like keychains. Um, but lighters, I try to use every single one I ever received and buy. So I will fill all my lighters and I'll use them until all of them are empty, and I'll refill them again. Okay, cutters, they are everywhere, so I tend to use them all. Tend to. When I travel, I bring them as well. So cutter is never a problem. Ashtrays, as you guys know, right now I probably has most ashtray out of everybody right now. I have more ashtray than anybody that's watching right now. So you can never have enough. Okay, I have an entire inventory of ashtrays. And oh, you know what I like to receive? Drinks, alcohol. When I receive those, I save them. And the next time that friend arrives, for whatever reason, I'll open that bottle and drink it. So that is a good story, good memory to associate with it. Usually that's pretty good, and even better when it's rare. So you have a good reason to drink them. And then that helps you to remember the flavor, the notes of that particular drink that you're drinking because you associate a good event with it. So you'll remember how it tastes like. Because if you're just randomly drinking it, you're probably not gonna remember how it is. But if you're drinking it with a friend, and you can talk about the note while you're drinking it, then you'll remember it. So there. And I don't like gift cards. I hate gift cards. Absolutely hate gift cards. Despise gift cards. Because that literally tells me that you didn't want to pay that effort and that you think that I would think whatever you give is bad. Okay. I never think a gift is bad per se if you put a thought into it. Like it could be whatever. Like, it could be my brother once gave me a taxidermy of butterfly for birthday. And my wife absolutely hates bugs.
In the display case?
In a display case.
And where's it at now?
It's at my mother-in-law's house.
It should be right there with you.
My wife hates bugs.
Yeah, but I mean right there with you right now, somewhere in the background.
I had it in my house for a while. And when I moved, my mother-in-law said she liked butterfly. And I can't keep it.
You bent.
No, my wife was gonna throw it away. It's a bug. Now, the thought of it is like, I wish that you spread your wings like butterfly. Right? So it's good. It's a good meaning to it. I like it. I kept it. But my wife don't. My brother has like the dumbest, I think my brother's gonna like thoughts. Okay? Last birthday, he was gonna get me some sort of taxidermy animal. And his girlfriend whacked him in the head and said, "Do not do that."
He's trying to give you an armadillo.
No, it was maybe like a wolf or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said. And then there was one time he wanted to give me a coral statue, or coral, like a coral.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously at the time his girl says no, because he liked to give me crazy stuff. But this year he gave me a pen. So, and the pen was useful because I sign a lot of stuff, so pen was useful. But like, he will want to give me the dumbest thing, and I like those dumbest things because I think like he's thinking this, oh, maybe my brother is will like this, and the meaning behind it and stuff like that, right? So even though it doesn't always make sense, but it makes sense in his head. So because he did that, it went through his head, it comes out, even whatever that spits out in the other side of the head, that was meaningful to me. Right? Like it's like Val, if your grandson decides to give you for your birthday a rock he found on the ground, think it's beautiful, would you think that's a horrible gift, or would you keep it somewhere in the house?
Well, I would keep it, and I know exactly where I would put it.
Mm-hmm. You see, it's not the value of the item that you receive. It's not whether or not you need it. You don't need it, but it's the thought behind it. Because that rock has no meaning on the ground. But once your grandkids pick it up and give it to you, now it has a brand new meaning. So it's not whether or not you need it. Like you don't need another knife, okay. You don't need another cutter, okay. But it's who give it to you.
Yeah.
Because once you receive it, now you will make sure that has a use for it. Like it can be someone that has never smoked in your life. If somebody give you an ashtray, you'll find a use for it.
Morning,
Hola.
Martin.
What up?
What's up, Martin?
Chilling.
Value of time we're talking about earlier, Martin.
Ah, shit. Yeah, no, I heard. Damn it. I dropped a coin. I was trying to coin check you.
Poker chips.
It was like this.
Poker chips.
Yeah, I got one of
Poker
those.
chips.
Martin dropped his coin. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, yeah. Now we know. Value of time is what you're saying. Money can buy time, but time is not money.
That's what they say.
What they say. Yeah, if you see everything in money, that's not a good thing. Money is a commodity that we invented. It doesn't really have a true value. Here we go. We're pink.
Okay. I got.
Oh, was that
Chateau something.
Yeah.
Chateau Diadem?
Yeah.
Yeah. This cigar's actually not bad at all. I mean, I keep smoking it. I was like, this is kind of boring, but at the same time, this is not actually not bad. It's actually not bad. There you go. But now that I received both Year of the Horse, I can finally smoke it. So I think I'll smoke it this Saturday. I'll let it sit for a few days.
Wait. You you got the Placencia, and what other one do you have?
I got a Davidoff one too.
The Davidoff one? Okay.
Placencia and Davidoff, you're the horse?
Yep. My usual thing.
All right.
My wife said that's like the first $1,000 I spent before the year starts. Is to get a Placencia year after and a Davidoff year after.
Yep.
So yeah, not bad. But right now we have just under 60 tickets in play for the raffle. Chances still pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. And I do have more prizes than the ratio itself, so I think we'll have fun.
What time does it start? I don't think we ever discussed that. We know it's going to be.
I'm going to start at 8.
8 regular time? Okay. Wait, 8
my
o'clock
time.
your time?
So 1 hour ahead.
So 8 o'clock your time, 7 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
Central time.
Right. But the show usually drags and I spend some time here and there. So
yeah,
you don't have to be here on time, but be here.
And this is on Saturday?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it's cold. Today is weird. It's like cold but not cold, warm but not warm.
Yeah, here too.
So
I had a weird day too. I get up to 40 degrees today.
I think we'll get to 50 tomorrow.
We'll get to 60 tomorrow.
We'll get to 50 tomorrow and drop to 19.
Yeah.
At night.
50
drop to 19.
It's going to be 70 degrees on Christmas Day here.
Oh, you're not seeing snow on Christmas.
That's okay with me. I hate snow.
Yeah, bot, please change that text. I mean, like I say, and we usually drag out the time. It's not gonna be 5 hours, but you know, gotta be here
Yeah,
at
you
night.
but
You gotta be here at night. I know everybody's time is different, especially if you're in the West Coast. You might want to eat dinner before you show up. So
I know it's not going to be like a 4-hour show like last time or a 5-hour show.
no, we never did a. I don't think we ever did another 5 hour show. We
well,
did
that was
one,
that,
and then
that was
I
a
thought
one
that
and
was
done. Yeah.
that was the worst. That was the
Yep.
worst.
No, wait a minute. It was not the worst. It
The
just
worst amount. No,
it
no.
was
Let me
not
finish.
the
Let me
worst.
finish.
It just took up
It
more
was the
time.
worst. It was fun time, but it was the worst for me to think
It
back.
was not okay. People out there, it was not the worst time. It was a long time, but it was not the worst time.
Like we had 2 bathroom breaks. I went through 3 drinks, spilled one of them, and the amount of things I just ship out that month, that 3 months after that, got people to remember me at the post office.
Oh yeah, so let's put this out there, okay? You have for the winners, and we're all going to be winners, okay? We're all going to be winners. Let's just say that right now. We're all winning. Even if you don't win, you win because you're participating, you're watching. But look it. Be patient. Be patient.
Yes.
You will get your item, okay? And don't think that you're forgotten about. You know, it takes time, okay? It's just the way it is. I remember winning a prize, and it took me literally 3 months to get it.
Now this time Yazzer is not participating.
Yeah,
Because I didn't ask him. But so there won't be a prize, so you had to wait 6 months for.
Yeah,
Right.
But 3 months might possible.
but just saying, just be patient. And I'll tell you what, I ordered something on December the 8th from Florida. I have not received it yet.
Oh damn.
And I cannot blame the place that I got it from. Because I was able to find the tracking history of it. And it was ready at its location for pickup. It got picked up and it stayed at the pickup It got picked up from the place,
Okay.
went to the delivery place, and I'm not going to mention the place, but it went to the delivery place and it stayed in the delivery place for 3 days. 3 days. Okay. And then it's been bouncing back and forth.
They keep putting in the wrong truck.
Back and forth. Okay.
Keep putting in the wrong truck. That's what happened. But you know, holiday season, this happened. This is why I want to avoid sending out stuff during the holiday season. You know, I have stuff that I want to send to people. I try to avoid them during like December because they tend to get lost.
Listen, for me, if I'm mailing out the raffle prizes, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, hey, look, you guys, I'm not mailing stuff out until starting the first full weekend in January. Because
Wait, Val, are you insinuating that you want to contribute to the prize pool?
That's what it sounds like.
I will contribute something.
Okay.
Put it right
Okay.
there. Put my name down, Val's prize.
Okay.
All right. I will contribute something.
There you go.
But know
All right.
this. But know this, people out there.
It's not
Know
showing
this.
up until next month or 2.
No, know this. You're not getting any of my hats. Okay?
Oh.
Know that. Okay?
We got hats and beanies, so we got those. We got blanket. We got ashtray. We got.
You guys
Oh, hey.
skateboard yet?
That blanket was a great idea.
Blanket right here in the back.
That was a great idea.
That's a blanket. That's how big it is. It's huge. Okay. Blankets here. What did you say, Martin? It's a what yet?
Did we get a skateboard yet?
Stable?
Skateboard.
Skateboard. All right. To create one of those,
No, you need a skateboard.
it's about $250 each.
I want one.
So
wait.
I was thinking, do I make a nice art piece?
I want it signed by Val.
Because you know they sell those like metal or acrylic art that looks really nice hanging out and hang at your lounge. Big ones, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make one of those and put it right here because I no longer have a backdrop here. It's empty here. Okay. I want to fill this place with soundproofing boards and that art. So I have that kind of in process. Now I look at the board. The board costs exactly like the board is this tiny. If you guys know how skateboard is, it's tiny
Yes.
board.
Skateboard.
Yeah.
So that it will charge you just as much as a entire wall, 5 feet long board. So I'm debating which one to go with.
Ah, it's raining.
It looks nice. I like it. I think it will look really good in a lounge of your own. But I had to decide whether or not it will fit the theme. Because like if you have everything nice, leather chair and stuff like that, and nice art, oil painting, and then you have one skateboard, that's kind of out of place.
Ah, fuck it.
I look at a snowboard, it will cost more than $1,000 to make one. So that's out of the window. That's out of the window. But skateboard is possible. I'm still thinking about it. Now for the same budget, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. But I was like, we already have so many poker coins. Why don't I just make a whole set of poker? That will cost about the same. But nope, I haven't got there yet. What I really wanted to do next, because like this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to do a cohesive thing, okay? Everybody can have a lounge, everybody can travel, and I always have like a whole set of cohesive, ecosystem of everything that cigars needed. And I think the only thing that we're missing right now is a
Found it.
travel humidor. And when I say travel humidor, I'm not talking about like those big ones. I'm talking about like, bringing like 5 stick, 6 stick kind of thing. We have the small one where we can carry 10. But like I wanted like, one of those nice 3-finger, 4-finger thing.
Ah, yes. That would be nice. That would be nice.
Buy the blanks and order the decals separately. Send it to me. I'll apply. I know how to apply decals thing. I'm just too lazy. It's really annoying to do.
See, here's the thing that I would have a problem, Martine, with having a skateboard. If I had a skateboard, I would have to have the logo underneath the skateboard.
That's where they are.
That's where they are. Yes. Because the
I'm
surface
thinking
is
the whole
is
thing, all the way wraparound thing.
the surface is a grip material on top.
Yeah, your foot, yeah.
Yeah. It's always in the bottom.
Yeah, I would keep it in my trunk as a alternate transportation in case my car breaks down.
But what I like to do is have it print on there, not like a vinyl over it, because it will peel.
Right. Well, I mean, if it's being used, then it might peel also.
Well, if it's being used, yeah, you'll rip. But if paint on it, you get scratches. Actually, sometimes looks nice. But, I don't think anybody should use those. It's quite expensive to use.
What, skateboards?
No, like once you paint an art that you want on there, you made this whole thing for $200-$300, and now you go there and go, gone.
I mean, I'm not gonna be grinding on anything. I mean, it would just be like riding down the street. for something.
What I really wanted to do, other than a travel humidor, is a car humidor.
What?
A what?
A car humidor. You know,
Oh.
everybody's got a glove box area.
Yeah.
I want something where you can just take and then it's like an insert, you put it in there and you can
Okay.
put your cigar in there.
Okay, Tony, you got to remember, in Texas, on just an 80-degree day, it could be about 150, 160 in the car.
I get it. But your cigar is just gonna get toasted nicely.
No, your cigar will be dry as fuck.
Now if there's humidity, that's why
my
it's a
God.
humidor. It's a humidor.
No.
It seals the moisture. It seal and at higher heat, it will actually need less humidity to keep it moist.
No. No.
All
Wouldn't
right,
work.
all right. Martin, you're telling me in Texas there's not one single person who bought a car with a fridge in it.
Yeah, but they keep it in the garage.
What do you mean they keep it? The car with a fridge in it, that means you drive out and you got a fridge.
Yeah, you drive with the fridge in the car. I mean, they have like Bentleys and shit that like that. But you don't let the car sit in a parking lot.
You would when you go out.
No, that's a car that you get driven in. And then you tell the driver,
No.
Hey,
They
pick
have
me
it.
up later.
No. They have those, like, you know, for even Hyundais.
No, not a Hyundai.
Yeah, Hyundai Genesis has it.
Oh my God.
So you could. I mean, you could get a car that's been driven in, that you're supposed to be driving in, but you can drive it. There are people who drive their own Rolls Royce.
True.
But yeah, like travel thing, like when you go out, you got to go to a lounge. You really just need 4 cigars or 3 cigars with you. It's nice to have something that you can just put in your pocket and go.
It's not worth it.
No, I'm talking about the travel humidor, not car humidor. Car humidor is something I want to put my own.
Okay.
Even though I don't smoke in my car, I just need it to have it in there.
Just to have it. Then,
Right.
yeah, no, it's pointless.
They sell those coolers you put in the back of your SUV, and you just plug it in the back of your SUV. That, you know, that works.
You can do that.
So
But
why
it's
not have
temporary.
a humidor?
But it's temporary.
Insert is temporary. You can take it out. If it's too hot, you get to your location, take it out, use that as a travel humidor, and go. It's not gonna be big. It fits probably 10 cigars. Yeah.
Where's Brandon when we need him?
I just talked to him this morning today. He actually sent me a picture. He actually just sorted out his coin. He had a new coin shelf.
Yeah,
And
let's
he
get
have-
Brandon.
So he
Let's
have
get
1.5
Brandon-
shelf full of Legion coins.
Let's get Brandon to tell you how dumb that idea is.
No, Brendan was that's a great idea.
Oh my God.
It's an optional thing to do, but I definitely want something like that. Something different. Something display use. I don't think we have made much of display use stuff. So yeah, I plan on the art, and then once I have it done, I'll show it to you guys. It's not gonna be something you can order because it's so big. I'm not gonna send that out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but that's the plan. Next year. This year, I'm not gonna make anything. If I did, Val will yell at me. So I'm not gonna make anything this year anymore. Banner or flag? We have a banner. We literally used it in the Texas meet.
I don't remember
We
that.
have a banner.
Yeah, we signed it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I
remember
still
that.
have it. Martin's like, I don't remember that.
I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
We took a picture right in front of it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I do remember now.
So we do have a banner, a flag. I don't think we'll ever use a flag. I mean, if you ask me if I want a flag in front of my house, it will always be an American flag. It wouldn't be that flag.
If it would be okay, so if it's a flag, it would be something like the only thing I can think of is like you would put it on like the back of a truck while you're sitting in a parking lot, hanging out with your buddies, smoking cigars, like
True.
tailgating.
Like Val is like pointing. He's like they're right there.
Yeah, tailgating basically.
Yeah.
That's actually not hard to make. Like I just can't think of people using it. So
I
I got okay. We got one person that will use it.
I only
One
need
person.
one.
You know that usually the first one is the most expensive.
Let me get my van and then we'll talk.
Right? First one item,
No.
like whatever you make,
You-
the first one is most expensive.
You know, here's the thing with the flag and just like with the banner, if you have a meetup, that's the time that would go there to hang up.
Right.
You know, that would be the time. Just like you're talking about the tailgating
Let's say
thing.
if I did put a flag for every meet from now on, who's gotta carry the pole?
Right?
Well, that's why if let's say you have a meet. What kind of pole too? Because there's a tailgating
No.
pole.
Val, I know what you're thinking. Val's like, I got my cane.
Martine, there's a pole.
Dancing it.
Hey, I got a pole right here.
So yeah, it's
All right. So
I-
somebody mentioned a beach flag. How about a
why
beach
is a
towel?
beach flag?
How about a beach towel? That'd be cool.
Who's gotta use a towel?
I'll fucking use it. I'll use it at the gym. I shower at the gym.
Beach towel is basically a blanket. I just can't think of that many people other than Sherry that will use it.
And me.
Yeah, I would use it. I got a swimming pool.
All
Yeah,
right.
there you go.
For next year's raffle, I'll create a few.
Okay.
How about that?
A beach towel. Hell yeah.
That sounds good. That's nice. That's a good.
Yeah, I'll make a few for the lucky few. I mean, I have an idea where I can get it. I think. But I don't know if it's gonna as big as beach towel or it'd be like a hen towel.
I think we already have socks.
We have socks.
Yeah.
A big giant one. One.
No, I thought you could buy them on the SSL. merchandise.
That thing's gone. That website I don't use it anymore because all of a sudden they stopped shipping.
Oh, okay.
So that I don't use those. Scarf. We have scarf.
Yep. Somebody got a scarf for.
I think
raffle.
Val has it.
A scarf? No.
I don't know who won the scarf. I printed 2 or 3 scarf before. A
somebody
soccer
did
scarf.
that. What's a soccer scarf?
You know what? I could think is, but this is me. This is me thinking this here. I would think of a pocket square.
I wouldn't use that.
I would.
But here's the thing: if you print my logo on there, and you fold it up, you can't really see anything.
But it's got the colors. Okay, it's got the colors on
Well,
there.
if you fold it a specific way to show
Oh
that,
my god.
yeah, it's not easy.
you do. You can do. Yeah,
Really,
there's
Joey?
different types of folds, but yeah, it would still work. It would still work.
All
I
right,
can
Joey,
even
if I
think of
ever
like
make
a
condom, I can
dress.
guarantee with 100% certainty all of them will fail.
Maybe.
All of them will fail. 100% certainty. Because it's like, oh, Joe is winning. There you go. A tiny needle. There you go. Okay. So, yeah, there's so many ideas.
Well,
There's so many ideas. I don't know what happened.
Okay, here's one. Here's one. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it?
Okay.
Because many of us, or some of us, put it that way, not many, some of us have the glassware.
Glass what?
The
Glassware?
glassware. We have the pint glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We have the bourbon glass. We
Yep.
have the rocks glass.
Yep.
Okay. So what
We got
about,
the decanter.
well, there's the decanter, of course, but what about a bar serving tray?
I wouldn't use that.
So I
Yeah,
have
I'm
two
just-
bar serving tray on the outside. And literally, if you want to do that, just put a sticker over it.
Well, I'm just saying.
A bar serving tray. The thing is that the bar serving tray is not cheap. That's the problem.
Yeah, because it's got to have the little handles on the side. It's got to be.
Yeah, I looked at like acrylic ones, and they're like $40 a piece. Bomber jacket. That's still in the works. That's still in the. I'm just not happy of how it looks like. Every time I put it together, it's just like I had a like smoking jacket in mind, and I continue to do iteration of
Yes.
it. I continue to do iteration of it, and I just cannot put it in a way where I think I'll be proud wearing it out.
Do we have a backpack?
We have backpacks. Very early on, I think
You
one of
had
the first
one,
person to
Martine.
wear it was
Oh.
Joe Sparaccio. We
Mine
had it.
is.
It was a gray color. It was a gray color
It was great.
backpack with a flap. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Mine
I think you had one.
No, mine is.
Oh, you put a patch on it.
Steve Newman, and I put the patch on it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
did have backpack back in the day. Those backpacks are $100 a piece.
Ooh. Duffel bag.
And I think I gave out total of 6 or 7 of them.
Duffel bag.
Duffel bag. We had drawstring bags too.
I remember that one.
Okay, so I think you're more likely to use a smoker jacket than a rope.
What is?
I don't know
the
how many
same-
people wear a rope.
Look at the same thing. The same thing with the robe. You can get yourself a nice robe and just have the patch sewed on it. That would work.
No, if I'm
Sufficient.
doing the rope, that'll be the entire back.
Ah, okay.
Crocs. I tried that. I couldn't find a place that will make the logo on there.
Who's in the
correctly.
hell's gonna wear Crocs?
I
Hell
wear
no.
Crocs. I love Crocs.
There's
My
only
wife
two
wears Crocs
places you
all
wear
day.
Crocs. You wear them at the beach and you wear them at a swimming pool. That's about it.
I work in my backyard.
Nope.
So Croc makes these furry ones. You put your foot in there. Outside could be like 5 degrees. You wear that, you're not gonna feel the cold at all. I tried it myself.
Yeah, but your legs are cold.
So my wife bought one and she wear it outside. I was like, that thing's it's gotta be so cold, right? And she's like, no, try to wear it and go out. I put my foot in there. I bought a pair. It's really warm. Nice.
No.
It has zero traction whatsoever. So if you walk on snow, you're gonna be on your ass.
Yeah.
But-
no.
But it's
Hard
warm.
pass. Hard pass.
Okay. But I don't see how Crocs is gonna create a cohesive, you know. I can see people use towels. I can see people use backpack, hats, and jacket, but I don't see anybody use those other stuff.
What about? Oh well, then this wouldn't work because you'd have different sizes. I was thinking like those varsity jacket, but like black and white varsity
Nah,
jacket?
nah, it has to
I've
be.
put it.
It has to be
Okay,
black body with red sleeves.
I've showed Val a demo of what I wanted to create before. Val, you remember that?
I remember.
Yeah, it's just it never got to a point where I go, that looks absolutely great. I'm gonna order it now. Because to create one, it will cost me between $300 to $500. One.
Yeah, right. But
So
then you got different sizes too for everybody.
custom wallet, like a Ridge wallet.
Velcro wallet.
Yeah, Velcro wallet.
No. I was about to say somebody mentioned Velcro
Yeah,
wallet a
Velcro
long time
wallet.
ago.
That'll work.
Oh my God.
The thing is that I carry wallet that my wife given to me for the last 20 years. And I'm not about to change it. So I'm not about to change that. So yeah, I can't think of anything that's better cohesiveness to
No, I don't know either.
carry around.
I'm trying to think also.
A purse,
A what?
like a mail purse.
Oh my God, no.
A shoulder bag.
A fanny pack? Is that what you're
I made
talking
a fanny
about?
pack. I made a fanny pack.
Oh.
It was so
You're
bad, I don't even know where it is.
So probably one of those like shoulder bags for guys. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, technically, I can go to any brand to get their stuff and get the embroider or whatever on it, but it's just not necessary. Not necessary. Not good to use. Sling bag and messenger. We had a messenger bag. Yes, we did have a messenger bag. We did that before. We had messenger bag. I think I gave 3 of those out before. Sling bag, like I said, there was a drawstring bags that you can put on your shoulder. I give those out too. In the very early stage, I think that was the first 2 years that we made those. I made a bunch of different things and give them out. So, but then I don't see people use it. That's the thing. I don't see people use it. So I don't really see a reason to make them. But yeah, towel, fine. I'll find a way to get those. Flag, maybe. Let me go around to see how much it costs to make those printed. We already have coasters. Coaster is part of the prizes this year.
I can see people with garages, like put them into the garages. The flag.
A flag? I don't see anybody will put a flag on their garage or on their truck. Either one. I don't see it.
Dudes like to decorate their garage.
With a flag? I rarely see people even put an American flag in their house.
Well, you with the garage thing, I usually see all that kind of stuff during football season.
Do that. I can't see.
Okay.
But I'll look into it. A flag, it might be a possibility. Not gotta be very big. It's probably gotta be what's the standard flag size? 3 feet by 2 feet kind of thing?
No, it's 3 by 5.
3 by 5? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. 3 by 5 flag. Doable. Just how much it will cost. Because if it's too expensive, you guys don't want it. I'll just have a bunch of that at my house.
Right.
It's going to cost over $100.
Very possible.
No, yeah, it will.
So it will be a very limited amount of stuff. Very limited amount of stuff. For those people who's wondering what price we got so far, we got coasters, we got stickers, we got keychain, we got lapel pins, we got coins, we got cups like the rock glasses that I showed you guys last time. We got blankets, we got beanies, we got hats. Is that 10 item already? We got cigars. We got what is it we get? Oh, we got humidor and ashtray.
Yep. No soy sauce this year.
No soy sauce this year. Soy sauce usually goes with the Yaza prices. I need to ask Michael if you wanna pitch out something like a box of ITS or something, because I know he has some spares now. So we'll see. I think that's pretty much it. I can't think of it right now. Like, I know that when I put it all together over in this table, I'm gonna see a bunch of stuff. But if I have 13 items right now, and we have 60 tickets, that's on an average 2 different prizes per person. If I went that far. Okay, so think about that. Right? It's just, really is just for fun. It's not, it's not for profiting. I mean, the total amount ticket right now, 60 tickets, that buys 1 humidor. That buys 1 humidor. So we're doing our best to give everybody something. So that pool of money goes to shipping. It will disappear so fast on shipping. Because I have no idea. Every time at the end of the raffle, when I go to see how much money left over to pay for other stuff, it's usually 0. Because shipping, they cost quite a bit. Shipping, boxes, and stuff like that, they cost quite a bit.
Yeah.
Depends on quality. If the quality is bad, I'm not giving it out to anybody. You guys know me for this many years. You should know. If something looks like shit, I'm just gotta get rid of them. I don't give it out. Okay, but this is what we got right now. And like I said, next year we got a lot of opportunity to create a bunch of stuff. Now that I don't have extra expenses, we can make some fun stuff to do. And what I wanted to do is I want to create some sort of specialty gift just for people who's in the Legion chat that participated in the cigar challenges that we got to put out. We will have cigar challenges in our Legion chat, not our public chat, public Legion chat,
Gotcha.
where we got to have long ass challenges. We got to have 2 cigar challenges, and the winner of those will get a prize. And that's the plan for next year. So if you have not joined our public chat room, you should, because if you participate and you join and participate in those competitions, you will win stuff. Okay, so we got that. Not bad, right? Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
In the continental United States.
Yes, like I say, if you win a prize and you're outside the United States, you're paying the shipping to ship to where you are.
So that means you guys, if you live in Alaska or Alaska or Hawaii,
right? I'll pay portion of the shipping. The rest is you. Okay. If you win a humidor, be prepared to pay shipping. Another thing I want to address, and this might sound funny, okay? So I think it was Jesse or whoever I was talking to, that I was gonna do something special for Patreon contributors. So there are some people that has paid Patreon over time, and help with the expense on the Legion, websites and stuff like that. So I was just gonna throw them a free ticket. However, here's a problem. When I went back to check, there's only 3 active. There's only 3 active, and of the 3 active, there are people that doesn't need tickets. Okay, so if you are somebody, okay, so this is my criteria is that you know, their overall contribution has to be over $100. That's number one. So throughout the whole, I don't know how long you're in. If you pay over $100, I was gonna give you a ticket. Most of them are gone. Most of them are gone, and I was looking at most of them. I think out of the 20, more than 7 or 8, or out of the 10 or 20, more than half of them somehow had a decline on their thing, so they're like their membership is no longer getting renewed. And I have 7 people who are not in the, they're in the free membership thing. I don't know why they still give out free membership, but they can, so I can't get rid of it. So 7 people that free membership, they're not contributing, they're just there. So that doesn't fall for the same category. And out of the 3, let's say out of the 3, one of them is Michael. And I gotta be honest with you, if Michael needs something, he just give me a call, I send it over.
Yep.
So Michael, it doesn't need a free ticket per se. So that didn't work out so well. So in the future, if you guys decide to to participate in Patreon and helping out with the Legion costs, make sure you stay until at least the raffle's over, so that I can pick you out and do it. Because I set the criteria and then nobody fits. So.
What about, do you have members on the YouTube site?
Member on the YouTube, yes. And those people will get a free ticket. Okay, those key people will get free tickets. So I'll go back to look at the sites on the YouTube site. Anybody who fits a criteria will get a free ticket. But I had to fit the criteria. So I'm gonna go back and look at the history and then put in there. Okay. So I was thinking like it's either or, right? Either I give them a thank you price or a raffle ticket. I haven't decided which one yet because it's really hard to go through that data to decide who have like a lifetime thing and not. I have not figured out yet. But most likely, if anything, it will be like a separate price. It will be probably the easiest way to do it. Okay. Other than that, I don't think I'm missing anybody. Other than that, I don't think anything's missing. So that's how we gotta go with the ticket. So I organized the free ticket with the separate prices on Friday afternoon, and that's how I'm gonna find out what I'm gonna do with it. I already looked at a Patreon because I thought that's gonna be like a data hell to just to see what it is. But once I've looking through the list, there's not many people that are active for that, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. What else did I miss? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, we have more prizes. And I see in usual cases, like, you know, if I ended up with like a lot of last minute people, I'll add more prizes in. It's not a big deal. So. Okay. Worst case scenario, I got lifetime supply of ashtray here to give out. No problem. Okay. Lifetime supply. I have another cigar.
All right. Was there a question of the day?
They are also not appropriate. All right, okay. This one. What do you do? Let me put this correctly. Everybody talk to other people at work, right? And let's say they're like people that work with you are not very helpful, but they are part of your team. They work for you, right? And another team's person help you out on certain task. And while they're helping out on certain tasks, they're talking shit about your team. It's like, oh, they should have helped you this. I shouldn't have to do this. Blah 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 blah. They start to talk shit. Do you, one, tell them to shut up, or two, talk shit with them, or three, tell your team about it and let them to go bitch at him?
Um,
Well, I don't think you can talk about your team that way. But you do have to
I mean,
address your team about the shortcomings.
all right. So this might come off weird or kind of fucked up, but I will basically talk shit to anyone about anything and not give a fuck. If it's a good conversation, we're gonna have a good time.
No. It's not a conversation. It's they are just complaining about your team while they're helping you.
Yeah, and I'll probably be like, yeah, that's why I fucking help you. There's a problem, you come to me.
Okay.
But,
There-
if you're complaining, if you're helping me and you're complaining about it, my answer is, then don't help.
But you need to get your task done. So you need that help.
Well, that's when you need to address your team about the shortcomings.
Sure, I agree with that. So my wife asked me this today while she's having a conversation with a person of the next team, and the person is very condescending about her team, right? They should have done this. I should have help, blah, blah, blah. I don't do this anymore, blah, blah, blah. And just continue to condescend about this whole thing. Now, while she's talking to that person, she's telling her team about this thing. So her teams are pissed about that. So I came downstairs, I heard about it, and I was like, no, that's not how you handle it. It's definitely not how it works. She's like, how will you do it, right? Well, I say, well, if it's my team, I get to talk shit about my team all day long. It's my team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So, but him not being your team, don't get that. Don't get that benefit. And you should never talk shit about your team to other people, because that's your team. If you talk about shit about your team, you talk shit about yourself.
Okay. I see where you're going with this. So there's something that I believe in. You can fucking talk shit to each other, like, let's say with your spouse. You talk shit about each other, to your faces. The moment somebody else starts talking shit, you're like, whoa. No, you don't fucking do that. You don't talk about my wife. You don't talk about my husband. Blah, blah, blah. Is that kind of what we're going at?
It's similar to that. Like, okay, it is a shortcoming of her team. Everybody don't know what the fuck they're doing. Fine. But for someone else to condescend about your team, it's not their place. That's in my opinion, right? So I told her, it's like, next time something happens like that, you tell them that, wait, before we go too far. I'm not here to listen to you condescend about my team. You want to help? Great. I'm here, you're working in the same company, you try to solve a problem. Fine, good. But you're not there to, you're not about to talk shit about my team in front of me. Right? So that's why I tell her that that's how I handle it, because I am very protective of people that I work with. Whether or not it's in the Legion, whatever, if I'm working with somebody and somebody starts to talk, I'll go out of my way to protect the person. Because I think that I can talk shit about it because I'm in it, but outsiders should never talk shit about what I'm doing. So, and I told her she shouldn't have turned around and tell people that either. Because by doing that means that you are telling them that you're talking shit about them in front of other people. Right? So I think here's the thing about work is that at work, when you're working something, keep that information to yourself, I guess, is the best way to do it at work. Because if you make one enemy, you can make multiple enemies at work. I say if this personal life is a different story, you know, and especially for guys, we talk shit about each other to each other all day long. In fact, I'll talk shit about Martin in front of Martin's face just to have a laugh. Right? So that's a different story. But at work, people take that very personally because you're ratting them out for slacking off. And we all slack off sometime. Martin will definitely slack off. You're like, there's a lot of work. I'm gonna take my break right now. So everybody slacks certain way. And it's not up to another team to complain about that. And it doesn't help when you try to tell at the team where another team is talking shit about your team. Because that starts a fight. So I will have just tell him to stop. And I tell him that if you have a lot of problem, if he think that he shouldn't have to do any of these, that's fine. Don't do it. Address it with HR. You know, let him be.
I would say if you got a problem, talk to the management. Because the management is there.
She is technically a management.
Oh.
That's why the persons are complaining to her. But that's the thing. It's for her to address, right? You're here to help to solve a problem, not to here to complain about my team. Right? So she's doing that, and then you know, she was angry about it. She was like, "Why is this guy so condescending?" I was like, "Why you allow the person keep talking?" I came downstairs. She was pissed. She was pissed, and then I was like, "Why you keep telling? Just telling the guy to stop and move on, and then get the stuff done, and then call it a day. If he doesn't want to talk to you, send an email, whatever." But there's no point to keep arguing with the person about your team and where you can't even defend them because you're asking this guy for his help. So it's tell him like, hey, I appreciate your helping, but I'm not here to hear you condescend about my team. I'm not here to hear you complain. You want to complain? Go complain to HR. I'm here to solve a problem. Work for the same company. What's the idea? You know, just before move sober. She's super pissed at that time. She's like, let me ask you what you would do. I was like, I can, you know. And she goes, ask the Legion what they would do. I was like, you know, it's really hard to say because, you know, certain people would just go punch that guy in the face. And certain people are just like, I don't give a shit.
She probably knew, yeah, Martin don't give a shit.
Martin really would not give a shit if you talk shit about any coworker he have, period. Like, imagine if I just go to him and say, Martin, Mustafa is not doing his job. He's slack all day. And then he'll be like, okay.
Different department.
Yeah, different department.
Because whether or not somebody's slack on your team, you'll know. You're working, you know who's carrying the weight. There's always somebody's carrying the weight, somebody's not. Right? In a teamwork. There's always somebody carrying the weight and somebody's not. But while they're still in your team, they're still your team. You're as strong as the weakest link. You're supposed to kind of carry them. But you can talk shit about them all you want once they leave your team. And that's what the referral comes in place. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Yeah. I was like, if it's me, I can talk shit about my team all day. Right? Because I'm entitled to it. I work in here and my team, I can talk shit. If I'm working with Martin and Martin just like, you know, he disappears all day. I can't find him all day working. So I'm picking up his slack every day. I get to talk shit about that all day. Because I'm involved. But you being a different team, shut up. Like, you're telling me something I already know. Because I'm in this team. I already know. I already know Martin is in his smoking break. Okay, he's recording his video. Shut up. So that's her question. Would you do 1, 2, or 3? And it seems like it's more complex than the 1, 2, and 3. And obviously, there's also friendship involved and stuff like that. And then here's the thing, like don't try to be too friendly with your coworkers.
Nope.
Doesn't work out well. Doesn't work. We tend to do it. But it doesn't work out well. Like imagine working with Val. Right? You're working in the part department. And you're in front talking to a customer. What's Val doing? He's sitting over there catching up chicks.
Yep.
No. I'm giving guidance. Giving
guidance?
Yes.
I have coworkers that get pissed off at me for doing that.
Giving guidance?
Giving guidance. Martine, why are you so nice to the women but not the guys? Why? Because they're fucking women.
Because they're prettier than you. That's why.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Another question. Here it is, okay? Which I already know. I already know Val's answer because Val has addressed that. Is that your sound?
No, neighbor.
Oh. I was like, what is that noise? I was like, I hear something vibrating. So, if you ever adopted a dog,
yep,
and you spend about a year with the dog, and the dog is, let's say, a 2-year-old puppy, okay? I still consider 2 years a puppy, so. And it's got a disease that requires surgery. How much money would it cost for you to say no?
More than, I mean, obviously more than like the normal vet bills and stuff.
All right, let me give you a context, okay? Let's say you have savings, okay? You have $10,000 worth of savings. How much does it have to eat through your savings for you to say no?
All of it.
All of it? So $10,000 is your limit.
Well, you have to think about the life expectancy of the dogs. Are going to be about 10 years at least, hopefully.
Right.
Amortize it down is $1,000 a year. Dog's health. Yeah.
So Martin, how much does that have to eat through your savings before you say no?
I'll get rid of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't ever say that in front of my wife. She will choke you. Okay.
Or I'd get rid of it or I'd put it down.
A 2-year-old. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. The premises, the whole thing is saying that this surgery will save the dog's life. It will live normally after that. But how much money will you to decide that is not worth it? How much would this surgery have to cost for you to say, no, not worth it? For a 2-year-old puppy that you have adopted for a year.
Are you well, okay, here's the thing. Is that your dog?
You adopted.
Yeah, I know, but you can adopt a dog, but the dog has to recognize you as the number one person.
It's your dog.
Yeah.
You signed the paper and adopted the dog, and the dog lives with you. You have raised the dog for a year.
All of it.
Yeah, you're the dog's master.
All of it.
It's not a monetary value. It's boot their quality of life. They have to procure if they won't ever be the same health again, regardless if they're perfectly healthy. If they can recover 100%, you spend it all.
Well, yeah, I agree. If it's gonna live through its life expectancy, it's gonna be fine after that. Whatever's going on with that.
Okay, would you go beyond that 10 grand?
No.
It's easy to say no if you don't have the dog, but if you have the dog, you have a certain attachment to it. So I'd have to go at, let's see what happens, to go at one step at a time. And my answer is probably yes. And I know people, but man, it's just an animal. But man, the animals become family.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are a lot nicer than I am.
Because my wife said that she will max out all the credit card and use all the savings, so as long as you can save that life.
You guys are a lot nicer than I am.
Well, yeah, my wife is really attached to her dog. So 100% chance. Okay, there's no surgery with 100% chance of survival. Let's say if the surgery succeeds, it goes back to normal, right? Something like a bone puncture stomach requires a surgery. But, it will recover 100% once the surgery is done. But let's say if they say, hey, the surgery is going to cost you 52 grand. Would you spend the 52,000? $52,000. Would you spend it?
Nope.
Martin's like, imagine what I can do with that $52,000. Val is like, I don't know. That's a tough one. If I say no,
tough one. That is a tough one. I mean, I'd be willing to go up to maybe 15. I think that would be my max. 10 to 15,000. Yeah,
10 to 15,000. I mean, that's a reasonable cost. That's a reasonable
no
cost.
brainer.
10 to 15 is a very
I'd do
reasonable
it.
cost.
I may even stretch it to 20, but beyond that, probably not.
The reason she came out with this question is because a lot of corgis gets cancer at young age. And that could cost a lot of money. And people usually give up. And like golden retrievers, they tend to have cancers as well. But like, imagine a golden retriever. That thing is lovely as hell, right? That thing will show you all their affection as much as they can. But at 2 years, they're super cute. But when it comes to $52,000 to do a chemotherapy, would you do it?
Nope.
And now, like, corgis don't have a very, very long life, and golden retriever also within 10 years. So tough choice.
Nope.
No. But like, I think $15,000 is a more than reasonable price to save a life. I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, to go deliver a baby costs you 10 grand, in theory.
I mean, that's different. If it's a person, yes. But if it's an animal, no.
Oh, okay. So if this was a kid, this was a son, you would.
Yeah, 100%.
But a lot of people treat dog like as their kids.
I guess that's where my detachment is.
Mm-hmm.
An animal is not worth.
Yeah, my wife will put any amount of money. Any amount of money. Any amount of money to do this. The dog already, just buying a dog costs a few grand.
True.
My wife will, and not to mention, it's even harder when you adopted a dog. When you adopted a dog, the attachment is slightly less. Slightly less. But yeah, My wife think that if you gotta raise a life, you gotta be responsible for it. Money can be earned. But then again, I see her as saying that because we're financially stable.
Right, but if it's like you're losing your savings, then no, you're not. You're losing your nest egg. It's not worth it.
That's why when you adopt an old dog from the pound, when the time's up, it's up. Okay, all right. I'm not saying an old dog, right? 2 years old, right? But like if you're talking about a dog that's 10, 11, and it's got some sort of sickness, it's more than likely that, you know, even if it's recovered, it's gonna suffer. So yeah, that's when you let it go. But for a dog 2-year-old, I think that's relatively young, and it's got a lot of life ahead. A lot of life ahead. So yeah, there is that. That's the question. She gets like really. My wife gets look at a lot of like doggy videos, and people had to give up their dog and stuff like that, and she complain all day. She's like, "Why get the dog if you can take care of it?" And I told her, you know, usually it's because you don't know how hard it is until you do. Yeah, it's like a kid. Every kid's, I want a dog, I want a puppy. All right, you gotta walk the dog every day, and once you got a dog, nope, you will be the one that walking the dog. All right.
True.
That is more happens more often than not.
Yeah. Great. Now I miss my dog. Hey, there's nothing wrong missing your dog. I miss my dog. I miss my dog. Right. So, but then like that makes it even more of a decision, right? Because when you already have a dog that passed away on you before, that money make you feel like, oh, this time I'm gonna save my dog. Right? This time I'm gonna save my dog. So yeah, that's the question of the day. Congratulations, you have made it through. But Martin is really like that style of like, I don't give a shit.
That means you know me.
Martin, do you let your dog sleep on your bed?
No.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I did not let my dog sleep on my bed.
Like every time when I walk to my bed, our dog is on my side of the bed sleeping, or between my wife's legs sleeping on top of the blanket.
My dog tried that, and I kicked him off the bed right away.
No, that's the thing. When I want to go to like, I want to just take a nap before I go back to work, and my wife's like, "Don't wake the dog out. He's sleeping so cute. Don't touch him." Like he's on my side of the bed. She's like, "No, go back to work. Come back later." That's what my wife will do. She will let the dog sleep and tell me to get out. So, hierarchy in this house, you can tell. I'm very bottom. Very bottom. All right. So, 11:05. Congratulations, you have made it through another Wednesday. Another Wednesday. So, a few things. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to continue to watch us and chat with us. Make sure to join us on this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, for the raffle show. If you gotta be late, that's fine. It's better to be late than never. Make sure to join our public Discord chat room, because next year we got a lot of plans for it. All right, so test it out, like it, play with it, and that is it for today. We'll see you guys Saturday for the show. Bring drinks. We might have bathroom breaks. We might.
Or bring a urinal.
Bring her. You can have diapers. Diaper works too. Diaper works too.
I'll probably be in my car, so I'll bring a bottle.
Okay. All right. So that's it. I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna get back to work with this.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Later, guys.
Thanks for joining.